Week on from the sudden closure of Thames engineering firm A&G Price, staff say they're yet to receive their final pay or any redundancy. 100 staff were given just minutes to pack their belongings and get out last week, on the same day the company was due to celebrate 150 years in business. Staff say they should have known something was up when the CEO and foundry manager left the week before. They were all laid off. Laura Tupō and our cameraman Bradley White travelled to Thames to see what the future holds.
A recruitment drive at a pub in Thames today after one of the town's biggest employers shut up shop without warning last Wednesday.
We should have known something was up when the CEO retired and our foundry manager left all in the same week. They got their payouts, and a week later doors were shut and we got nothing.
Shane Egan worked at engineering firm A&G Price as a furnishman for 6 years. He and around 100 others lost their jobs a week ago when the company announced it was in liquidation. Jeff Bergeson has been associated with the company for more than 40 years, including 16 years as foundry manager. His father, son and 2 brothers also worked there.
I'm getting a lot older now, so obviously retirement's on the horizon. But I've got to do something between now and then.
Can I ask how old you are?
I was 62 years of age on the day that they closed the foundry. And A&G Price would have been 150 years old as a company on that very day, virtually.
Today, the Waikato Engineers Careers Association organised for employers to come to Thames to talk to the staff about job opportunities as far away as Hamilton. On the tables were job descriptions for the roles available. Roger Evans from Stafford Engineering was one of those who came along.
We're looking for 2 people for our business, and we've got to start a staff of 60. And if we can find the right guys, we'll hire them tomorrow. But there's a guy that came to see me just a few minutes ago. I was speaking to him. He's an adult apprentice, and we've got opening for apprentices. I hadn't considered to come here looking for an apprentice, but we've got opportunities, so we're definitely going to have a talk to Paul.
Shane Egan is now looking for work as a labourer. He says he's been to Winds every day since he was laid off.
The longest thing has been trying to get the appointment to sit down with them and go through it. We just never heard anything. And finally yesterday I got told that my appointment's going to be tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So one of the other blokes got their one yesterday and he's entitled to $43, I believe, because his partner works a minimum wage job. She gets 40 hours a week at minimum wage, and that's all that they're going to get, plus his $40.
Mr Egan says staff have yet to receive their final pay or any redundancy. He believes he's owed around $8,000 or $9,000, but many others are owed much more.
Creature comforts are all gone, that's for sure. It's just a matter of keeping the head above water at the moment, but we will find something. It'll all happen. We just really would like some answers from the company as to what's happening and when. We haven't heard a thing since that Wednesday we got told to go home. We haven't heard from them.
Ludwig von Maltitz came from South Africa 10 years ago to take up a job at A&G Price.
I was the senior metallurgist, so I was looking at the foundry side of it, looking at the metals, the chemical analysis, the properties being tested, the hardness, the heat treatment side of it, to a large extent the welding, the non-destructive testing, getting the castings up to standard, and getting the castings processed through the foundry as well.
Mr von Maltitz and his wife purchased a house in Thames and have a mortgage. He says he's been looking for work but has been asked by the receivers to return as a contractor for a few weeks to finish some castings which would be able to be sold to bring in some more cash to pay creditors. Have you seen any jobs here today look good?
I've seen 2 and it's fairly promising. So at the moment it's looking good.
But you'll have to go to Hamilton, right?
Yep, I'll have to relocate, whether it's Hamilton or Tauranga or Auckland.
Shane Egan is hopeful he too will soon have a job, but says he'll miss the camaraderie of his mates at A&G Price.
We had a ball at work. We were always laughing and joking, and a great bunch of guys to work with. That's not going to get replaced, unfortunately. Maybe. I don't know. it'd be hard pressed to beat the environment that we had together to work with. It was really, really neat.
A&G Price did not return calls. Mō te hōtaka o te ahiahi ko Laura Tupou aho.